I've spent the last 20 years playing with yo-yos to get to this exact point, buying my dream car. And if you're wondering how many yo-yos did I have to sell to get here, it's a lot. You know, when most people are shopping for a new car, they're usually looking for things like reliability, maybe fuel efficiency, but for me as a world yo-yo champion, my criteria is a little less boring. Today, I'll be taking 5 cars through a series of tests to see which one is best suited for a world yo-yo champion. And by the end of it, I'll choose one to take home. Car number 1 is the Tesla Cybertruck. Will this one end up in my garage? Let's put it to the test with my 4 different criteria. First, the car has to look the part. I play with yo-yos for a living. I love toys. The car should follow suit. It should be a head turner. Just like my fiance. And this Cybertruck looks like an absolute monster. I mean, look at all black everything. Looks like a Batmobile from the future.
This looks like something Darth Vader would drive.
Let's open it up. Oh, it looks so sick. And it feels like a spaceship in here.
Whoa. I feel like I'm stepping into a time machine.
Oh, and look at the whole glass roof. This thing looks awesome, but let's give it a little bit of room to go up. It earns an official looks score of 9 out of 10. Second is storage space. I have a lot of yo-yos and I gotta be able to take them with me. Let's see how much space this thing really has. Oh, I am not gonna have any trouble fitting yo-yos in here. There's 100, 300, here's 500. I'm not gonna pack this whole thing up, but we're fitting at least 5,000 yo-yos in here. Storage space, 10 out of 10. Third is sound. There's very few things that sound as satisfying as a good yo-yo, and that's something I'm looking for in my car too. I mean, the car's on now. It's not making any sound, so I think that's a 0.
But let's see if it makes up for it in the 4th category, fun factor.
There's only one way to test that out. Ready?
2, 1.
Oh! Oh my god!
I was
Bro,
not prepared for that.
that is fast. Do you hear that sound? It sounds like a spaceship too. I thought it didn't make any noise. Wait, I want to do it again. Oh! And with that, the Cybertruck earns a 9 out of 10 in fun factor, bumps its score up to 4 in sound, and earns a total score of 32 out of 40. So it's time to reveal car number 2. It would only be right if we continued with something classic, and a world yo-yo champion should be driving a car for champions, the most famous race car in the history of race cars, Herby.
It looks just like the one in the movie.
I know. So this is a 1963 Volkswagen Beetle, not just any Beetle, it's Herby from the iconic movie Herby Fully Loaded. Whoa, let's open it up. Let's see what it looks like on the inside.
Whoa, look at the seatbelt.
What do you think, Em?
I could see us driving this thing. Looks-wise, this thing has to be a 10 out of 10.
I agree. Let me get into, hold on a second. This just takes you back to the 60s. I agree. Looks, 10 out of 10. But now we gotta test the storage space. This is where the yo-yos would go. I don't know. I guess it's got a decent amount of space. Let's test it. So we got a box of about 50 yo-yos in here. Let's see if this even fits though. Oh. Will it close though? Oh. Oh, it fits. We could fit probably double the amount of yo-yos, maybe some around the edge. So we'll say this thing could fit 120 yo-yos. I think that deserves a storage score of 2 out of 10. I want to hear how this thing sounds.
Me too.
Let's fire it up. Here we go, clutch in. Oh, listen to that purr. Oh.
Definitely different than the Cybertruck.
Yeah. Oh, yo, this thing sounds sick. Oh. Okay, what are we thinking sound-wise?
Ooh, it sounds really good. I'm saying 7 out of 10.
7? I think 7 out of 10 is accurate, but wait until you see the other cars that we have coming. We have one more test, fun factor. Let's go for a drive. I've never driven a car this old before. This is unlike any other car I've ever driven, and I am having so much fun. What about you, Em?
I'm having a blast. I can totally see us driving around with it.
Oh, man, it handles really well, too.
This thing goes fast. It's very fast.
I don't think you could drive this thing without the biggest smile on your face.
I feel like this is a very nostalgic car. Like, it's classic.
I feel like you can't give this car any less than 10 out of 10 in fun factor. Like, it feels like we're in the movie. We're in a proper race car. Herby earns a total score of 29 out of 40, putting it just below the Cybertruck. To become a world yo-yo champion, you pretty much have to always be yo-yoing. So I thought, what if there's a car that would allow me to yo-yo while driving? Wait, is that it?
Yeah.
I think that's it. This is a self-driving Waymo car. Wait, where's it going? Wait. Look at this, there's no driver. I mean, this thing looks kind of weird. What do you think, Em?
I feel like it looks like a submarine, like it should be under the ocean.
It has cameras everywhere, and that's how it drives itself. Like, looks-wise, maybe 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I think it could definitely be better.
The car's about to drive away in a couple minutes here if we don't get in, but it says we can open trunk and see what the storage space is like in here. Not quite as good as the Cybertruck. 9 out of 10 storage.
All right, but we gotta get going because this thing's about to drive away without us.
I know, we gotta get going. Go ahead, Em, get in. What do you think?
This is incredible.
All we have to do is press start. Oh, whoa! No way, dude! Look at the wheel! Oh man, what a pleasant experience. It doesn't sound like anything, but at the same time, you open up the door and you're just presented with this beautiful, calm, relaxing music. You hear that?
It's a smooth driver
Oh.
too. Look at this.
Wow, I could get used to this thing. The car itself doesn't make any sound, but the
that's
nice
also
relaxing
a thing.
music, I know, it's pretty peaceful. Sound-wise, we'll throw it a couple points, 2 out of 10. Look at this, dude. It's literally driving with no driver. How is this even happening?
Doesn't it feel like you're in a video game? I feel like I'm in a real life, like Mario
It feels like
Kart.
we're in the future. Okay, wait. We gotta do some yo-yo tricks. We still have to test the fun factor. Oh! Can I DNA? Can I DNA? Ah! I don't know, how do you even rate this thing? I mean, maybe just like halfway. We'll give it a 5 out of 10, because you can yo-yo and drive. And it's driving away. Bye to the Waymo car, and we're gonna reveal car number 4. The self-driving Waymo car earns a total score of just 19 points, putting it deeply into 3rd place. You know, the weather's getting real nice here in Phoenix, so I thought, why not a convertible? But not just any convertible. This is the Polaris slingshot.
What even is this thing? Is it a go-kart?
I don't know if it's really even a car. I think it's technically a motorcycle.
This is so funky. There's only one wheel, and this chain looks like a snowmobile.
Look at the width on that back tire. That thing is fat, yo.
Is this even street legal?
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Slingshot, SLR, street legal.
I don't know. I think I could get used to driving this thing around.
There's not even a door. You just hop in. Oh, you look good in it. I think the looks rating just went up.
I feel like it kind of looks more like a bug.
We're gonna go official looks rating 6 out of 10. I feel like that's fair.
I think that's fair. Where are you gonna put your yo-yos in this thing?
Is there even storage in this?
You could fit a yo-yo in the cup holder. I could put my arrow
I could
or
fit
my
one
shutter.
yo-yo. I don't even think the front opens. Storage on this thing is a no-go, 0 out of 10. Let's see how it sounds though. Ooh. Okay.
I think it sounds great.
I think it sounds sick. Not as good as Herby though. Yeah, I'm thinking 5 out of 10 on sound.
Yeah, I agree.
Enough to have fun, but nothing crazy. But I have a feeling this thing will be crazy to drive, so let's test out its fun factor and go for a spin. This does not feel like a car.
This feels like a go-kart.
Oh, this is sick, dude.
This is
Oh my
fast.
goodness. It's a little intense though.
It might be a little too much for your daily driver.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So here's the thing. It's a completely different experience than the Cybertruck, of course Herby, and this one's like the opposite of the Waymo. Like the Waymo was a fully self-driving car, but this car is exhausting to drive. We have a moment to breathe now that we're at a red light. I feel like fun factor rating on this is tough because it is so fun, but it's a little intense that I wouldn't want to drive it all the time. So I'm thinking 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I agree.
The slingshot finishes with a final score of 18, but before we reveal the last car, let's take a quick fuel stop. We're filming a YouTube video.
A YouTube video?
Yeah. We're testing cars. We're trying to figure out if this should be the one to buy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, except it's like a little dangerous.
Yeah, that's kind of how we feel. Normally I don't play with cars, I play with yo-yos.
Yo-yos?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's sick.
All right, let's go reveal the final car. It's finally time to reveal car number 5, and there's only one type of car we haven't yet touched on, and it might just be the car that can take on the Cybertruck. I started yo-yoing when I was 8 years old, and I always had the dream of becoming world yo-yo champion. While I made that goal come true, I also always had the dream of owning a supercar. This is the Lotus Amira. Just look at this thing. This has to be one of the coolest looking cars I have ever seen. That crazy electric blue color.
I feel like it literally looks like a little Hot Wheels car. Whoa, can we open this?
Yeah, open it up. Oh.
Fancy.
Dang,
whoa,
you look
there's
good
more
in
space
there.
than I thought there'd be in here.
Okay, I gotta check this thing out too. Whoa, look at the yellow stitching too. This thing is sick.
This thing feels so nice.
Oh, and it's manual too. Look at the start button. It's literally a rocket ship. Official looks rating, definitely 10 out of 10. This thing feels straight out of Need for Speed,
Are we actually gonna get to drive this thing?
Of course we get to drive it, but first, we have to see how much storage does this car have for yo-yos. Because the engine's in the back, I guess this is all the storage space we're working with. So this is the same box that I fit in Herby. So there's about 50 yo-yos in here. Maybe we turn it sideways. Okay, we got another couple boxes. I think there's about another 100 yo-yos in here. So it actually fits pretty well. I'd say it could fit about 350 yo-yos, give or take. I mean, that's not great. It's not terrible. It closes. We'll go with a 3 out of 10. Okay, let's start it. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my. Okay, no doubt 10 out of 10. That's a 10 out of 10 sound.
That doesn't even sound real.
Let's go drive. Okay. My goodness. That is crazy. How's the downshift? Oh! Oh, it sounds so good.
This is so much fun.
Oh.
My heart is like beating out of my chest.
That is intoxicating. Fun factor on this thing, easily 10 out of 10.
Agreed.
And just like that, the Lotus Amira takes the top spot. Well, it's official. This Lotus Amira is everything I've ever wanted, and the Shutter Speed Club edition is now available on gentrystein.com. I designed this one to perfectly match the Amira with the blue body, the racing inspiration, and the yellow accents. Each shutter comes with a free matching key tag. Welcome to the Shutter Speed Club.